Good morning, America!
I'm your host, John,
And I'm John.
and we have breaking news. We have more intel on the colonists who have left for the New World. Let's check up on them.
Hi guys, I'm John Ballard. I'm here with my friend John. So John, tell me, how do you like life here in Jamestown?
I mean, it's alright. A lot of hard work, not a lot of downtime, not a lot of women here.
So just a minute ago, your other friend, John, was here. Where'd he go?
I think he may have gone over in there. May have got killed by some Indians. Want to meet my other friend John, though?
Sure.
Alright. John!
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 Ahoy, laddies! Freedom!
Sorry about that freedom bit outside. John, what are you smoking?
Tobacco, of course. It's all the rage in Europe, especially the American kind.
Where'd you get it?
What do you mean, where'd I get it? My good friend, John Rolfe.
Oh, I see.
Meanwhile, our friends on the Mayflower have decided that they're going to be signing a contract. This contract is a very important base for government.
In other news, we have the self-governing John Winthrop and City upon a Hill in Boston. In other words, we also have Roger Williams banning slaves and fighting for the separation of church and state.
Oh, what's this? This just in. What is this? Roger Williams' new Rhode Island colony has mysteriously gone missing.
Where'd they go?
How-
I don't know.
We'll check in with that later.
Maybe.
Oh, thank you.
Do you smell bacon? I smell bacon.
That's pumpkin.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I smell Bacon's rebellion happening in order to lower taxes and gain land access.
You know, this is a great muffin and all, but I hear there's wars going on outside.
Hi guys, we are on the battlefield of one of the many battles of this time period. We've had the Pequot War, the French and Indian War, King Philip's War. Oh my gosh.
I'm sad to say that our friend John has died in the war, and he will not be returning to the show. We have a new co-anchor, John, here, and he'll be doing our next segment for us.
In news, Elizabeth Lucas Pinckney has taken over a plantation, and she's the first woman entrepreneur.
Wait, women can do stuff?
Yes, John, women can do things.
But this is 1607. We're dealing with males only. Didn't you know?
This is
That was
awkward.
wrong.
In the New World, there are two types of colonies. There are the Chesapeake colonies and the New England colonies. In the New England colonies, the people were more educated, their wives held a higher status, they were more religious, and they were more heavily involved with the triangular trade. Also, they retained a very British lifestyle. Meanwhile, in the Chesapeake colonies, they had a shorter lifespan, they were less educated, and their corn did not grow that well.
Maize.
It's corn.
Maize.
It's corn.
Maize! Within these colonies, we see three main battling components: Spain, France, and Britain. With the Spanish decline, the British and French dominate. This increasing control of colonies led to salutary neglect. No clue what that means. England ignored strict laws they had originally intended for the colonies. This led to many different acts, and Massachusetts saying no to England's imposing laws. With the new colonies focusing on religion, it's diminishing over generations. One focal point we had in religious trials was the Salem witch trials, accusing of witchcraft all over Salem.
Abigail Williams is poor.
Well, you're not wrong. In other news, we go on to the Enlightenment.
The Enlightenment, also known as the scientific revolution, was led by our friend Benjamin Franklin. His ideas were reason over emotion in education and literacy.
Transition into the First Great Awakening, a rebuttal against the Enlightenment. This focused on a revival of faith and dealt with Jonathan Edwards' sinners in the hands of an angry God.
With Massachusetts rebelling against a tyrannical government of Great Britain, Benjamin Franklin came up with the Albany Plan of the Union, which would go and be a model for the Articles of Confederation. Also, the French and Indian War has officially ended with the Treaty of Paris.
The colonial ways have spurred new documentation that will lead colonial life, such as the Proclamation of 1763, which was a controlling British movement that wouldn't let colonies go past the Appalachian Mountains. We see this creating problems throughout the colonies.
The rebellion against Great Britain has officially begun with the Battle of Bunker Hill. George Washington reached out to Great Britain with an olive branch petition.
This last attempt of making peace led to widespread documentation on propaganda such as Thomas Paine's Common Sense, John Locke's philosophies, and the Declaration of Rights of Man, leading up to the final Declaration of Independence. Freedom!
This is John.
And this is John.
We're signing off.
Die. Ah!